life hits hard, you know. It's like every damn step forward, there's 10 more pulling you back. I've seen the darkest pits, been dragged through the mud, betrayed by those I thought were friends, and worse, betrayed myself. Yeah, I did wrong. I messed up big time. Hurt those close to me, shattered trust, left wounds that might never heal. I look at my hands, and all I see is the blood of my mistakes. It's like this darkness inside me it consumes everything. Makes me feel like I'm drowning, like I'm trapped in this never-ending nightmare. But even in this abyss, there's a tiny spark, a glimmer of hope that refuses to die. It's faint, almost invisible, but it's there. And that's what keeps me going. They say we gotta be optimistic, right? Trust in ourselves, trust in God. Even when the world's tearing itself apart, it's hard, man, it's real hard. The pain, the suffering, it gets to you. Makes you question everything. Why keep fighting? Why keep pushing forward when it feels like there's no end to the misery? But that's the thing about life. It's all about those details, those little moments that make it all worthwhile. The sunrise after a stormy night, the laughter in between tears, the love that persists despite the hurt. We live for those moments, for the chance to breathe and feel alive, even if it's just for a second. I know I've let people down. The weight of their disappointment crushes me. I see their faces, hear their voices, and it breaks me inside. I want to scream, to tear this heart out and show them how sorry I am. Sorry for the pain, sorry for the broken promises, sorry for being less than what they deserved. But apologies only go so far. Words can't mend what's been shattered. It takes action. It takes change. And that's what I'm here for. To face this darkness head on. To walk through the fire and come out the other side, scarred but stronger. To prove that even in the depths of despair, there's a way out. We gotta trust in ourselves. Believe that we can make it through. It ain't easy. The world's a brutal place, full of chaos and pain. But we have to work with pure intention, fight with everything we've got. And yeah, we'll stumble, we'll fall, but we get back up every damn time. Because that's what warriors do. But it's so damn hard sometimes, you know. When you're sitting in the dark, tears streaming down your face, and all you can feel is this crushing weight on your chest. You try to breathe, but it's like the air is thick with sorrow and regret. Every memory is a stab to the heart. Every thought, a reminder of the pain you've caused and the trust you've broken. It's like drowning in a sea of your own mistakes. And no matter how hard you struggle, you can't find the surface. But even then, in those darkest moments, there's this tiny voice inside whispering that it's not the end, that you can still turn things around. It's barely audible, often drowned out by the noise of your own despair, but it's there, and that's what you have to hold on to, that tiny, fragile glimmer of hope. I remember the faces of those I've hurt, their eyes filled with pain and betrayal. It haunts me, keeps me awake at night. I want to go back, change the past, undo the harm I've done, but life doesn't work that way. There's no reset button, no second chances to make a first impression. All I can do is move forward, one painful step at a time, and try to make amends where I can. It's a long, hard road, filled with obstacles and setbacks, but it's the only way. We can't change the past, but we can shape the future. And maybe, just maybe, by living with integrity and purpose, we can heal some of the wounds we've inflicted. And then there are the days when it all feels pointless, when you're so consumed by guilt and sorrow that you can't see any way out. You're trapped in this dark tunnel, and no matter how hard you look, there's no light at the end. It's in those moments that you have to dig deep, find that inner strength that you didn't even know you had. It's about holding on to faith, trusting that there's a plan, even if you can't see it. It's about putting one foot in front of the other, even when every step feels like it's breaking you. Because as long as you keep moving, you're still alive, still fighting. And that means there's still hope. I've seen the worst of myself, and it's a terrifying sight. But I've also seen what I'm capable of when I choose to fight, to rise above my mistakes. It's not easy, and it never will be. The road to redemption is paved with tears and sweat and blood, but it's a road worth traveling, because at the end of it, there's a chance for something better, a chance to make things right, to be the person I want to be. It's a journey of 1,000 miles, and it starts with a single step. So here I am, standing at the edge ready to take that step. Not because it's easy, but because it's necessary. For myself, for those I've hurt, for everyone who believes in me, this is my fight, and I'm not backing down, not now, not ever. I've seen hell, and I've come back from it. I've faced my demons, and I'm still standing. Barely, but I'm here. And if I can do it, so can you. We all have that strength inside us, that fire that refuses to be extinguished. It's what keeps us alive, what drives us forward, even when the world's fallen apart. So, yeah, I'm sorry. Sorry for the mistakes. Sorry for the hurt. But I'm also grateful. Grateful for the lessons, for the strength I've found in the darkness. Because without the pain, without the struggle, I wouldn't be who I am today. I wouldn't have the fire to keep fighting, to keep believing in something better. Life's a twisted, messed up journey. It's full of pain and suffering, but it's also full of beauty and hope. And We have to hold on to that, cling to it with everything we've got. Because in the end, that's what makes it all worthwhile. The hope, the belief that no matter how dark it gets, there's always a way out. So stand with me, fight with me. Let's face this darkness together and come out the other side stronger. We owe it to ourselves, to those we've hurt, to those who believe in us. Let's make it real. Let's make it hard. And let's make it through together.